Hi Aries, it's Athena. Welcome back to my channel. I'm getting ready to do the August 2019 reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so I'm feeling this month for Aries, there is going to be a lot of you, I'm hearing a lot of you who are going to be like love at first sight. It's just going to happen. There's been a dramatic, I'm hearing, rebirth for many of you. Your image literally and figuratively is changed. You're like wearing a new clothes, new hair, just being really beautifying yourself for many. Wanting to have that perfect look, establishing that perfect look for the month of August. That's what I'm hearing. All right, let's get started. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Many of you have gone through that rebirth, and now you're ready to show up in a whole different light. Okay. Let me just fix this so you could see how the cards come out. Okay, let's get started. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so this is really nice. Starting out with potentially vacation time. Someone's coming to see you or you're going to see them. Knowing also for some, knowing that awaiting whatever is worth waiting for is definitely coming to you. Seeing that it's coming, knowing it, feeling it. That's your card, okay? Three of Wands. Knowing that your time is now, fast approaching. Oh my gosh, wow. It certainly is it not? Right? So all of the hard work that you have put in is on its way to you. Huge fulfillment, happiness, a new fresh beginning of growth, healing, quality. It's all about quality for you guys, Aries. Making money, receiving money, knowing it's coming to you. Yeah, really nice. Okay, very nice. You've worked hard. You are now reaping the benefits of your hard work. Reaping the benefits of hard work. Showing up, and now you've saved, some of you saved money for a really nice vacation this summer, okay? Going on vacation, going to a far distance as well. Some of you are going to, I'm hearing you're going to be visiting places that you've like always wanted to go and never went to. Like, you know, I'm hearing Australia. Yeah, that's really big right now. I'm hearing Australia. I would love to go to Australia. Yes. Yes, you have clear thoughts. You're seeing everything exactly the way you need to. You're focused on like a really nice summer vacation. You're focused on higher ground, higher learning, getting out of a time of like where you had your old self. This is like your old self, right? Coming to terms with knowing now what you know, coming out of that old patterns of the way you used to work, the way you used to communicate with people is now changing. You're changing your whole demeanor, Aries, completely. To be authentically you. Definitely. Changing your whole demeanor, going to places, new places. Some of you are going to be experiencing places where not only you haven't been before, but also like to uplift you in a way that, sanctuaries. I'm hearing some of you are going to sanctuaries, where there used to be like shamans. Some of you are visiting the rainforest. I'm hearing the rainforest. Okay? Totally different. Everything has changed. Everything has changed for you, Aries, to the point of no return. And now you're balanced. You have balanced yourself out completely. You've balanced out every aspect of your life, okay? So you no longer see things the same way. You're balanced. You are not going back to your old self. You have been reborn, and you're now seeing exactly how these changes are going to help enhance your knowledge, enhance your character of authenticity, I'm hearing. Who you are, how you show up in the world, Aries, it's all about that. Yes. Changing your complete home, foundation. Some of you are changing your home, putting more money into a home, receiving money for a home. And it's going to be good. It's good. It's really good, right? Because you already have established, Aries, the knowledge of what you give out, you get, right? Look, what you put out, you get. And you get it like threefold. Okay? So you understand the concept of the laws of the universe that make you so abundantly not only wealthy in your money sector, but wealthy in yourself, your worth, your value. You're showing the world exactly who you are and what you're made of. Wow. Balance again. Totally balancing out. Sorry, I had to shift here so you can see. Totally balancing out your life. Now everything makes sense. You've been patient to reveal yourself to all, for all to see. Okay? Being at peace with what you know, with who you are and what you've become. Knowing that now to be, this is great. I just heard it. To be your authentic self is all about understanding that you don't need to be harsh. You don't need to communicate harshly to get your point across to the universe, to your friends, family. It's now the knowledge that you've received. The knowledge that you've received is about being kind, and your understanding of that change is changing your whole world, right? You've totally been reborn. You're totally changing how you work things out, how you balance the scales in a relationship. It's all about your changing your perspective, changing how you communicate to get your point across. You're not being harsh anymore. You're being like more understanding. okay, with others, and they see it with your family. You've changed it up so that now you know that you have all the quality of life. That is what makes you, Aries. The quality of your life is about how you show up in the world, how you communicate your ideas and your plans to the world is all now in balance. Some of you are dealing with family, all right? Whereas before it was a time of not being balanced and you were going through that rebirth. So things were shifting, things were changing, and that's how you got to this place. You finally got yourself like in balance. You finally have understood that what you give out in anything, you receive. The goodness, the law of karma in a good way, understanding how it works, you know? You've now releasing all of the old patterns, the old emotions that didn't serve you in the past, and now you're abundant, and this is what was happening. You really wanted a union with someone, but you weren't showing up. It wasn't showing up for you in a way that you could see the blessings coming to you. So what did you do? You changed up how you show up for others. And that enabled you to balance and put in what you put in, you get. But you're now understanding it from a perspective of not being harsh. Right before you were like shooting some verbal daggers. You were getting in arguments. Why is it upright? Because you understand it now. You understand that being harsh is not the way to go. That's not how you get where you want to go in life. You understand that, you know? Being kind and understanding is more abundant. Your knowledge of that is now coming to the forefront. And I think that seriously, the moon has affected you in this way. Your emotions have changed, your value system, how you deal with others. So now you understand it so that you can put it into play in your life in huge balance. And whoever you're dealing with is understanding this change in you. All right? The scales have been balanced now. And now you're showing up and revealing yourself in such a new way that others may not even recognize the way that you have shown up in your life. And that's a nice thing. That's when you know, let me just raise the camera. That's when you know that you're doing something right. When that for yourself, yeah? You're showing up with quality, with precise precision of not only integrity, but authenticity, so that people now can see you in such a different light. You're showing up so differently in the world right now because you've changed your demeanor to not being forceful and condescending. Now you're coming into your own self with a whole new self, right? And showing up of all the wisdom that you've learned, how to be more balanced for yourself, where like literally people are saying, oh my God, is that the same person that I was talking to 6 months ago? Okay. So you're really showing up to the world in such a way that they're not even, oh, I forgot, they're not even understanding like the situation. All right, I'm going to keep that out. Let's get a couple more cards, which one here and one there. Let me just move the camera here a little. This is really beautiful. Even if you're dealing with something through the courts or anything of that nature, the scales have all been balanced and justice has been served so that you're receiving your due money. Whatever money you were waiting for is here, and it's in, like, hello, front and center, and everything now is balanced. So if you are dealing with the justice system in any way, shape, or form, your ships have come in. You've been waiting, and you changed it up. You changed your attitude, and that's how you're receiving. You now are receiving what you deserve. Okay. And it's all about the law of karma. Okay, let me focus. Aries. Couple more cards. Here we go. Yes. You are someone's knight in shining armor. And how you show up now is totally different. You've risen up to the occasion. You're charging ahead, knowing exactly what it is that you want and how you want to go about your life. You also could be dealing with a younger Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If you are, this is the person you're dealing with. If not, it is a child that you're dealing with. This could be a legal case where you're getting your due diligence in terms of, child support. Everything's balancing out. If it's not, it's someone you're dealing with that's much younger than you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, again. Or a child, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If not, then you're just using your intuitive nature has driven you forward. It could be in your, I'm hearing it's also could be your Aries sun with a Scorpio moon and or rising, or vice versa. Use it as it applies to your situation. Okay, now this is beautiful. You've totally learned your value. You are the value. You understand that what you have, your foundation within and without, is strong, is sturdy, you're very confident, balanced, and you're moving forward now, charging ahead into your life with great precision, knowledge of who you are and what you show and how you show up in the world. All right, let's get some clarifying cards. What a reading this is. Wow. This is great, Aries. I can't remember the last time, Aries, to really change your whole demeanor, I think there were times, there were times when you were in this pit of how to deal with others in a way that you get what you want, and it wasn't working before, and now you know how to change it up so that it works. You've figured it out. You've gotten to that point where you've worked on it, now, and it's not really, killing them with kindness, but in life, that you get more, you can get more out of people when you are kind. You show up, look at intuition and using your power of what? Of intuitive knowledge. You have gained great wisdom through whatever you've been through, how you've dealt with it. It could be family issues as well. Could be your family, Now you know how to become more compassionate about situations that before you were a little harsh, And now you've seen the light of a new day to help you get through this, to help you change your whole self. I love it. If you're buying a new home, it's beautiful. If you're changing home, it's beautiful. If you're putting money into a home, it's beautiful. Buying property, okay? It's all good. Whatever you're doing is balanced, abundant, authentic, and you're using your intuition to go forward. You have stood your ground in ways that before might have been not as compassionate, right? And now you know that through compassion, standing your ground with others and what you've sacrificed for others, okay, is now you are reaping the benefits of that. Yeah. You had to stand your ground, and maybe at one point I'm seeing that you had to kind of like, you had to verbally kind of speak your truth in such a way that maybe in August you may have gotten a little too harsh, or others were being harsh with you. So you turned it around. You transmuted this negative, the way negative people come to you negatively. You turned it around so that now they understand that you have done a lot and made a lot of sacrifices for your family, for your friends, for your life. And now they're seeing it. How much you've done for others. And you're looking at your world with a whole new perspective. You're looking at life now through different lenses. And you're abundantly balanced and gaining that abundance through this whole change of who you are and how you show up in the world. Your partnerships on every level, work, family, relationships, are now in alignment with what you believe in, what you want, right? You had to kind of stand your ground, and then it all balanced out, right? You spoke your truth in a way that people understand now where you're coming from. And look at all this money going on. Aries, I know some of you out there, my clients who have been waiting for this 10 of cups. I'm telling you right now, 10 of coins. I know you've been waiting for this. And I'm so happy for you because it's been a long time coming. And now you're getting what you rightfully deserve here. Let's take this last one. Exactly. Because you decided that you were going to go with the flow. You know, you did meditate, you did pray, you have prayed and meditated on this. So if you in a court of law were waiting to get your justice for, for whatever money, alimony, child support, whatever, you're getting it in August. It's here. It's here. And yeah, you've been waiting, right? You've been waiting for a while, but you knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. And I think that you were self-sabotaging this from coming in, and that's where this transition of how you communicate to others, how you show up for others, it just changed your whole self, that you've gained the wisdom of how to deal with others in a way that charging ahead and being authentically you, using your power in a positive way now. I think before, this is why I think this is here. The 5 of Swords is here because you were being asked to change how you communicate with others and how you think about the situation, that you're waiting for this money, and you changed it all up so that if this is something that's regarding a legal issue with money, you're abundantly wealthy right here. There's wealth all over the table. All right. And how did you do it? You got out of this self-sabotaging mode of lashing out, talking in a way that people weren't listening. You were lashing out in a way that people weren't hearing what you had to say. So you transmuted that and you took charge of it in a way that now you're using this power, right? You're using this power to speak your truth in a way that the universe is listening and seeing how you've changed it up. You've transmuted it to the point where it has now something that the way you communicated, the negative turned into a positive, and this is part of why you're receiving this abundance. Again, balance. So the angels were helping you balance out how you communicate your truth, so that you can receive that which you deserve. Okay? And this is now balancing out your life. Now you have all of the means to do and go wherever you choose. Okay? This is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. You've gained this, you've not only gained the wisdom of how you deal in situations with others, right? Speaking your truth in a way that is not only confident, but it's authentically you. So you've changed up some form of communication so that it has changed you to where you are now balancing out your life and receiving what you deserve. Which is what? Good karma. Good karma. Abundant. You've been abundantly waiting for money, for your ships to come in. Maybe some of you are going to use this money to travel, right? But you've been waiting for a long time for this, and it's here. Okay, let's see what the Ascended Masters and Archangels say for the beautiful Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wow, what a reading. You've really come into your own authentic self. You're showing up so beautiful. Others, like I said, others are going to be like, wow, wow, you're using your power for the betterment in such a good way, you know, where others are just like, oh my God, is that so-and-so? I can't even believe it. Psychic insight, yes. You have gone within, your third eye is open, you see the truth for what it is, and you followed your intuition, which clearly could have been this right here. You definitely followed your intuition, and now you're reaping abundant rewards. And I'm going to take this one as well. This is Krishna. Why? Because you're devoted to what you believe in. And when you're devoted and you have the insight and wherewithal to make changes, then abundance just follows. All right? Krishna says, trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized and you are loved unconditionally. Lord Krishna and Lord Odin. This is absolutely beautiful. So you've taken your power, you've used it in a way where others aren't fearful of you, right? Because it's balanced. This is a huge balance between using your power and wisdom and insight for the good, right? For the good. And so now you're reaping huge rewards on such a level. Look at this. Look at this harvest. You have 3 money cards. You're opening to receiving, see? So some of you meditated and had your palms up to the universe saying, I'm ready to receive this. Bring it. And that's exactly what's happened. It could be a business partnership, a love partnership, but you are reaping huge, huge rewards this month. All right, beautiful. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about love, yeah? Let's see what's going on for love for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's all about love. I saw soulmate and honeymoon. I'm going to move these cards over so we can, let me establish a new, cleaning the slate, and let's get started. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What a month you're going to have. August is going to be like abundant in so many ways. Yeah, honeymoon and soulmate. Look at that. This is the second time I've seen it. Okay. All right, let's see what's happening for the beautiful sign of Aries. Yep, look at that. The angels have been helping you. You've been meditating and praying for this to come. And it's here for you now, if it's not already. We did see the child here, right? We did see this. So some of you are dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio child, okay? If it is not your child, it's someone's that you're dealing with, the children of, with someone else, right? So it could be that you are dealing with the court system with child support, okay? So, you know, whoever you were in court with, if you're dealing with it, you are receiving the abundance that you need to, so that you can move forward, okay? Otherwise, you're dealing with someone who may have children, and those children could be dogs. It also could mean that you're also focusing on, now it's all about loyalty and being childlike with this person you're with. This person makes you feel childlike again also, all right? And it could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that you're dealing with, Aries, okay? This person could be from your childhood, okay? You have been praying, no doubt. And now you're at a place where you're getting to know each other. It's like starting all over again. It's a new, fresh slate. It's kind of like how I said, I need to clean my desk, yeah? So this is what's happening. You've cleaned the slate so that you can start completely over again. And obviously being guided by the universe, right? You've prayed for this to come. Oh, and this is exactly what I was talking about earlier, right? What you're waiting for is waiting for you. What you've long awaited for is worth it. So you may have been waiting, right? Like I said, waiting for something for a long time. And hello, it's so worth it, right? It could definitely be financial, but it also is, more importantly, whoever your soulmate is coming into, yours, two souls meeting each other and recognizing each other. So now you're getting to know each other, just as if you're having that childlike feeling again, you know? And it's now, and now you're saying to yourself, wow, I waited a long time for this, and man, it was worth it. Was it worth it? That's what you're saying to yourself. After all the prayer and contemplation, it's all happening for you. All right, I do see the red flags on the bottom, so I do need to take that. Some of you are dealing with someone who's married. All right, let's be honest here with what we're seeing. So this red flag, if someone's married or not yet divorced, you need to make sure that you're dealing with someone who's telling you the truth and nothing but the truth. Okay, if they are married, they need to figure it out, yeah? So you need to deal with someone, if you are dealing with someone, this is romantic feelings, but let's take the romance out of the situation right now because this is important. You cannot be with someone who's married. Now, could it mean that you want to get married? Yes. This could also mean that who you're dealing with is someone you want to end up with. This person is marriage material. Some of you may need to get out of a marriage in order to get into a marriage with someone that you've been waiting for. Okay? So, let me take this red flag card and let's just see what this is. I'll take 3 cards on it, please, universe. 1, 2, and 3. All right, so here's what has to happen. Some of you are still going through a divorce. You're just coming out of it. You need to come out of it completely before you get with another person who is rightfully worth having, worth being with. Someone needs to get out of a marriage because there's unrequited love and someone's waiting to finally, maybe someone hasn't told the other person that they want, they want this divorce. But a divorce needs to happen before you can move forward with someone who is definitely for you. So if this applies to you, understand that the red flags is all about you need to get out of one marriage and so that you can be with a soulmate that you're waiting to be with or you are with. Okay, and it could feasibly be that this person, the reason why this came up, I'm going to sneeze, sorry. Excuse me. That could be confirmation for sure. The reason why this person isn't yet completely divorced is not because they still have love for one another. It's because of child support and alimony. It is about the money. Okay? Someone's going to have to pay some money to get out of a divorce. I mean, come on. Right? And it may be a lot they need to come up with. So, you need to make sure that if you're dealing with someone who is married and with children, they need to fix it before they want a future with you. For some of you, okay? Not for all. The red flag for others, if this does not pertain, if this pertains to you want to marry someone that with obviously has children, or your child like in this relationship of being together with a person who you recognize the souls of, it's like going home. It's like being back home. Well, this is then the red flags is about making sure that you're in this for the right reasons or the person you're dealing with. Because this red flag doesn't mean just about someone who's married. This red flag could also mean that someone is abundantly wealthy. Is someone in a relationship with you for just the financial stability that you bring to the table? And are you intuitively getting that, like hits of that, of knowledge here? So be very focused on who is with you and what they're in it for. Because this is a red flag for sure. And here, someone's trying to avoid a tower moment. They probably have thoughts of leaving, but they're not doing it because you stabilize them in a materialistic way, which means someone's codependent on you for money. I mean, I'm just going to tell you, the red flag was on the bottom of the deck. You saw it. So make sure that the love that you're with is not just all about what prosperity they can get from you. That's a huge message. That's why we clarify. That's why readers clarify. That's huge. Make sure you're not in a relationship that someone is codependent on you for what money you have in the bank. If you're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, watch that someone's not in it for that wrong reason. It was going so well, right? everything was going so well until I looked at the bottom of the deck, which obviously was what I needed to do. So, be devoted. Whatever you're devoting yourself to, this is all about you, Aries. Whatever you're devoting yourself to, who, relationship, partnership, business and love, whatever it is here, make sure you're using your psychic insight about someone who's may just be in it for the wrong reasons, right? This could have been a love at first sight situation, right? Because someone's coming to the table very, very abundant. So one of you has the power of the dollar, right? The coin. Someone's got a huge bag. And are you in it for the wrong reasons? You really have to establish that. I feel like I need to take another card. I do. I feel like I need to take another card about what is the outcome for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus with this situation. The Tower, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Six of Swords. There's no passion. So something, you may be getting some hits and dreams about something that may just like, this tower may just blow up. Something may come out of this that may show you that someone's in it for the wrong reasons. Something may happen. Because right now, there's no passion, like real passion, you know? Someone may be putting on a front. Let me go again. Yeah, someone is releasing. Okay, so this could also mean that there's no passion and love left in a marriage. So they're walking out. They're leaving it. I'm still not comfortable with this. I'm still not comfortable with the fact that if you are in it, someone's in it for the wrong reasons. Let's look at, again, let's do clarifying cards on all these. The Ace of Wands reversed, the Nine of Cups reversed, the Tower reversed, the Ace of Cups reversed, and the Six of Swords. Is someone leaving this situation because of wanting just the financial stability? That's what the question is. Avoiding a divorce. So it is about divorce, you guys. Someone's not getting yet divorced. They're not extracting themselves from a divorce because of money. That's what it is. And here you are. Look, Aries, this is you. So you're upside down about this because you probably need to get paid or pay out someone. You need to get this divorce, and that's why you're in reverse. And that's why all of this is showing up. So the red flag is the money could be about child support. I'm hearing taxes, right? And someone knows that someone's going to walk if you don't get divorced. So if this applies to you, the red flag is someone needs to finalize a divorce and get child support, whatever it is. They need to do this before you get involved in someone. And the person you're with is definitely worth waiting for, but don't wait too long because someone may just decide, I've waited long enough and I'm out. You've been pondering this for a while. How am I going to get this done? Yep, look. Come on. You have been in huge contemplation mode about, you know that there's no growth in this marriage. Aries, for those of you who are married, there's no growth in the situation you're in. So there's no passion left. There's no love in this situation. It's all about the coin. And so the wheel will turn. It will. It says 4. So let's say you will start the ball rolling in August or in 4 months. Maybe even 4 weeks. All right, so listen up. If you guys are, some of you have met someone that is just rocking your socks off and is amazing and is worth every ounce of your time, effort, devotion, and love. You psychically know, and you have known for a while, that these cards, that this situation, it's time. It's time to release your past. It's time to go for what you want. There's no more love. There's love, but it's not passionate love, right? The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Look. Look. The dream of what was once with your, let's just say, with your wife and or husband. The Ace of Cups is reversed. The Ace of Wands is reversed. In the middle, I've put in the 9 of Cups. So a wish that you had for maybe a reconciliation or something. There is no more love left. It's gone. And it's gotten you to a point where you're looking at it from a realistic perspective saying, I know what I've got to do. I know what's going to make me happy. I got to just do it. Maybe some of you haven't said, I want to get divorced. Maybe you haven't, you've been just pondering it, right? It is about your family life. It's definitely about a relationship, a marriage. You have been stuck with a situation where you know there's no more growth and abundance in it. So psychically, you're already there, but you now have to do it. Like, it's in the literal sense now. If you want to hold on to someone who is definitely worth it, then you're going to need to make the moves. You're going to need to make the moves. You need to get out of this in order to get this. It's, what is it? It's a trade-off, you know? And that's how it goes. You can't have both. Even though some people do. All right. So, Aries, have a great month. It's a great reading. If this applies and someone's married, someone's got to get out of a marriage before you can literally blend together with a potential soulmate. So, you know what you have to do. All right. Have a great month. Bye.